right, pre-K2, who is ready for day 2 of Sum Addition Learning? So today, you again need 10 objects. I'm using some of Charlie's blocks. We have a stool like this in our class, and I brought this one up so you could actually see my objects that I'm counting. So you need 10 objects again. Using objects to add with is the best way to start learning addition. You also need this paper, which mommy and daddy can print for you. It is linked with this video on our Google Classroom, and you're going to need a pencil. I'm going to use a green marker just so you're able to see what I write, okay? We are going to practice reading our math sentences and writing the answer in the circle using our objects and our tools to figure out the answer, okay? So paper, pencil, and 10 objects, okay? So you run along and go get that, pause the video, go snag that stuff, and come on back. We're gonna work on completing this whole worksheet today to practice addition, okay? And then tomorrow, we're gonna learn a new technique to learn addition, okay? All right, are you ready? Okay, now we always start a worksheet on the top left side. So we're gonna start with this problem right here, okay? Read this problem out loud. Great. 4 plus 2 equals. Let's see if I can set this right here. Now, remember, who can remember what we do when we need to add something? Do we take things apart? Do we put things together? Do we just count both numbers? What do we do? We put the two groups together. So for this first problem here, we need a group of 4 and a group of 2, and then we're going to count them together. So you start with your objects, and I'm going to start with mine here so you can see it, okay? Okay, so I have two groups, 4 and 2, okay? Now we need to count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on your paper with your pencil, you're going to write the number 6 in this first circle. Great job. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Great job. When we do a worksheet, we move horizontally across the page, right? So our next one is going to be right here. Okay, so clear your space and get ready for the next problem. Okay, how many do we need in our first set? 7, great job. Let's set up our first set. Ooh, I don't know if I can go that tall, we'll see. Okay, and how many do we need in our second set? 2, great job. Okay, now when we're adding, we need to add all of these together, okay? So I'm gonna start with my bigger pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? So you can go ahead in this circle here and write the number 9. Now make sure that you don't make a P. We want it to say 9. My little trick for writing a P is to write a C up in the air, and then, or for writing a 9, write a C up in the air and then a straight line down for 9. Okay? Who thinks they can read this addition sentence for us? 7 plus 2 equals 9. Great job. We're moving right along. Got to knock down my tower here. Okay? On to the next one. Okay? Now remember, we move horizontally across and then we return sweep. Okay, we don't move down, we return back to that left side. Return, sweep, okay? All right, let's take a try at reading this one. 3 plus 5 equals, let's set that one up. We need 3 in our first group. And how many do we need in our last group? That second number, 5, great job. There we go. Now we are adding because we saw that plus sign. So we're going to count all of these together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going to take your pencil and write the number 8 in that circle. Remember, no snowmen. Make the S, cross to the top. Nice. Great job. Okay. Moving right along. All right. Let's try to set this one up, okay? Set up your 2 groups, and then we'll touch base after that to figure out our answer, okay? I'm not going to tell you how many to put in each group. I want you to read the math sentence and set up your groups. Oh, my marker's rolling away. All right, do you have your 2 groups set up? Now, what do we do to figure out our answer? We count them all together. Great job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're going to write 10 in that circle. Now remember, a 10 is a 2-digit number. 1 is first, 0 is second, and your numbers should be the same height. Okay, let's try to read this sentence because we set that one up by ourselves. Okay, go ahead and read that out loud. Great. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Thumbs up if you got that right. Nice job. Okay, let's try the next one. Remember, we're going to return sweep down to right here. 6 plus 3 equals. So our first group needs 6, and our second group needs 3. Okay, set up your 2 groups. Are you ready to count? We're putting them all together. How many blocks do I have here all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 9. Okay, we're getting lots of practice. I don't want any P's. Little C, up in the air, straight line down. Great job. Now, this next one, super fun, okay? Let me get this stuff down and then we will read it together. Okay. 7 plus 0 equals. Now, let's think about that in real life, okay? Let's make up a real life story. If I was gonna eat 7 tacos and Miss Artsley said I couldn't have any more, you get 0 more, how many tacos did I eat? Did I have to add any more? No, because it's 0. So whenever we have a problem that adds 0, this first number is the answer. So 7 plus 0 equals 7, because we're not putting any more into our group. Okay? So 4 plus 0 would be 4. 3 plus 0 would be 3. Okay? So whenever you're adding 0, that first number is the answer. Okay? All right, let's return sweep down to this one. And I'm going to read it out loud to you, and then I'm going to challenge you to do this one all by yourself. 2 plus 5 equals. You go ahead and set that up, and then we're going to talk about the answer. Okay, I'm going to write my answer in my circle. I want you to write your answer. I'm going to count to 5 and we're going to show each other our answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did anyone else get 7? Nice job. If you did, shoot that basketball into the hoop. Nothing but net. Great job. Awesome job. Okay. We can check our work by counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome job. Great job, friends. Okay. Let's move on to this one. Try reading this addition sentence out loud before we start. Great. 2 plus 4 equals. Nice job. Let's do it together. We need a group of 2. Awesome. And our second group needs 4. Great job. Okay. Now when we're adding, we put 2 groups together and we count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and write that answer in your circle. 6. Great job. Okay, we're gonna do the next 2 together, and then I'm gonna leave you to try these bottom 4 by yourself, okay? You can use objects, or you can use the little tricks that I had taught you, okay? Remember, when 0 is added to something, the other number is the answer. So those 2 should be pretty easy for you, okay? So we're gonna do 2 more together, and then you can try to solve the bottom 4 by yourself, okay? Mom and Dad could post a picture of it when you're finished, or you can just share how you did in our Google Classroom, okay? All right, let's read this next one aloud. 2 plus 8 equals, this is a big one, okay? Let's set up our groups. Okay, do you have your 2 groups? One group has 2, one group has 8. Go ahead and count it and write your answer for me. And we'll see if we got the same. Okay, did you get 10? If you did, thumbs up. Out of the park, hit that baseball. Out of the park, nice job. 10 is the answer, okay? Let me take these down. That was a tall one. I thought it was gonna fall over. Okay, now the last one we're going to do together is this one right here. Can you read this one out loud? 8 plus 1 equals. Let's figure it out. The first group needs to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the next group needs 1. Okay, let's count all together for this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Great job. I love that we're practicing writing these 9s. Little c up in the air, straight line down. Great. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to try these bottom 4 all by yourself. Feel free to use objects to help you and to count those 2 groups together, okay? Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna learn a different way to do the same thing. So we're gonna still be adding, but we're gonna be using a different tool. We love our learning tools. We're gonna use a different tool to figure out some of these problems, okay? That way you can decide which tool you like best and you can do addition any way you'd like, okay? Be great listeners today. Head on to Windmill and get your tacos if you put in a taco order, and donate those canned goods for the food drive. I am excited to see you guys soon. Bye.